Religion of Souls. Recognition of the followers of Din-e-Ilahi, the religion of God, into which all the rivers merge, is known as an ocean, and into which all the religions merge is the religion of God. This is the divine avenue where all four religions intermingle. Sultan Haq Bahu. The elementary stage of recognition, when both the heart and the soul are revived with God's remembrance, whether it is through performance of worship or through the merciful sight of the spiritual guide. In both cases, it is predestined. The seeker begins to disapprove of sins, and if a sin is committed, he feels blameworthy and makes efforts to avoid it in the future. God says, "I like those individuals also who exert themselves to refrain from sins." Love of the world starts to leave off the heart, and God's love starts to prevail. The seeker begins to feel he is getting rid of greed, jealousy, stinginess, and false pride. The tongue quits backbiting. The seeker observes humility in him. Stinginess is replaced by generosity, and the lies leave off. Prohibited carnal desires are replaced by lawful ones. The seeker begins to disapprove of unlawful wealth, prohibited provision, and actions. The ultimate stage of recognition. One completely quits hashish, opium, heroin, tobacco, and alcohol. One meets highly spiritual dignitaries in dreams, meditation, and through spiritual insight. Nafs al-Amara, the commanding self, turns into Nafs Mutma'ina, the divinely content self. The Ana enters in a private audience with God. All the veils between God and the man are lifted. One shuns the sins. One obtains the ultimate station in God's love and union with Him. He turns into a provider from being a simple man. Since souls of the elite from different religions would join this spiritual league, as they had already affirmed the declaration of faith before God on the primordial day, and God had witnessed it. Therefore, affiliation with a religion would not be a problem, and anyone from any religion would be able to join it. All would be allowed to worship according to their respective religions. However, their hearts would bear the same name of God. In short, they would be united in hearts regardless of their religious background. They will become godly when they will have God in their hearts. Subsequent to this, God may either confine somebody to Himself or send anybody as a guide in any religion. There will be different categories for them. Mufid, useful to render guidance. Munfarid, good for himself. Soldiers, commanders. The supporters and helpers from the category of sinners also will reach some kind of rank. Many of those, Muslims or non-Muslims, who failed to join this league of Mehdi would join the Antichrist, Dajjal. In the end, there will be a bloody war between the forces of Imam Mehdi and the Antichrist. Followers of Jesus Christ, Imam Mehdi, and Kalki Avatar will be united and will defeat the Antichrist. The majority of the followers of the Antichrist will be killed, and their survivors will live in fear and helplessness quietly. Imam Mehdi and Jesus Christ will reign over the hearts of humanity. Peace will prevail in the entire world. All the religions will perish, and a new religion will emerge. That will be God's favorite religion, Ishq-e-Allah, God's rapturous love. The gist of all religions established by the prophets and their celestial books, acceptable to the entire humankind, superior to all forms of worship, even greater than God's love. Faith is not aware of where the rapturous love of God can take the seeker to. Sultan Haq Bahu. Iqbal had drawn a picture of these times. The world needs the Mehdi whose vision will shake the foundation of universal thoughts. The hidden secrets are to reveal, for the era of the Hadith phrase, "You cannot see me," has gone past. Whoever's personal identity of the self becomes known first is the awaited Imam Mehdi. Open my eyes in the mirror of comprehension and see for yourself the vague picture of the future. Look at the sky, the earth, the space, and the rising sun from the east. O giver of the wine, The era when the drinkers would hide and drink is history now. The entire world will be a tavern one day, and every soul on earth a drinker. The time for unveiling is nigh. Seeing the divine splendor will be common. The secret that silence kept veiled will soon manifest now. Emerging from the desert, who toppled up the Roman Empire? I heard angels saying that the lion will be in action again. None of the celestial books or sahifa, random inspiration from God, is God's religion. These books direct the followers to adopt salat, fasting and growing a beard, whereas God is carefree of such restraints. These religions were established to enlighten and purify the nations of the prophets, whereas God himself is the purest form of light. When a man, after union with God, becomes light, then he too enters the religion of God. God's religion is his love and affection. It is the translation and definition of his 99 names. God is one who makes mention of his friends. God himself is love, lover, and beloved. Should God grant a man a portion from the attributes mentioned above, then he too enters the religion of God. Then, seeing God is his worship, salat, and the remembrance of God is his longing. The seeing of God provides atonement for his missed obligatory and non-obligatory rituals. Then, not even the collective worship of the jinns, the angels, and the entire human race can reach his spiritual level. For such a person, Abdul Qadir Jilani said, "Worship or its intent after one has acquired union with God is a grave ingratitude to the divine bounty." Bulleh Shah said, "Since we adopted the worship of Ishq, we became forgetful of mosques and temples." Iqbal said, "A naive clergyman may not be aware of such a delightful divine bounty." With reference to this secretive doctrine did Abu Huraira say, "Muhammad granted to me knowledge of two types. I told you of one of the types. You would kill me if I told you the other." The history bears witness to the fact that whoever revealed this knowledge was killed, as Shah Mansur and Sarmad were. And today, even Gohar Shahi, due to his revealing of this knowledge, is threatened with similar consequences. The prophets abide by the Sharia law to become a model for the Ummah, nation, so that they may imitate and follow. Otherwise, they do not need to worship. They have the rank of prophethood since primordial time, long before the existence of the Sharia law. Since they have to perfect the religion as a model, if the prophets miss out any of the rituals, or if they adopt an act, their nation imitates them. Hence, they have to remain careful and sober. Can anyone be justified to say that a prophet will enter the hellfire if he does not worship? Not at all. Can anyone be justified to say that one cannot be a prophet if he does not worship? Can anyone claim that one cannot become a prophet if he does not learn the knowledge? Why are the saints made subject to objections? Note that sainthood is a substitute to prophethood. Remember well, those that claim to possess unification and union with God without seeing God, or perceive themselves to be worthy of this status and pretended to be as such, are heretics and deniers of the truth. Verily, the Quran curses such liars who deny the truth. Due to them, thousands of believers lose their faith and happen to waste their valuable time. This book is worthy of research and consideration for all religions, sects, and all humanity, and is a live challenge to those who refute spirituality.